My dearest, beloved, divine friends and family, brothers and sisters, dear friend, dear brother, me, Haji, Dr. Roshan Khan, in the raw. We're very much in the raw. And in very great and deep trauma and pain, even in some tears. Even in some tears because the murder of two senseless youths in the most horrific of barbarity and criminality. Imagine the pains of the parents. Imagine the pains of the siblings, of the community. Imagine the mother's heart. Friends and families, imagine the hearts of the two mothers. This depraved slaughter of youths going to school who have not seen the light of life, youths who could have become scholars and leaders and great producers in our country, great mighty contributors, the lives sucked out of them. But not only just sucked out of them, but a kind of a innate hate and depravity within their hearts. One gets lost for words at this horrific, depraved, and senseless murders. Oh, how they're so handsome and so beautiful and so cute boys. At the hands of the evil, the wicked, the vicious. Imagine, friends and families, for a few coconuts, I used to go and steal Auntie Virginia in Kingston. I used to go and steal her guava because the damn thing was so sweet. And this is part of life. Even when I was in national service, we used to crawl and go and hijack a few watermelons from the open fields. Part of fun, of life. By my home, I have a staff residence there, a cottage. And I have a mango tree in front that we inherited with the property. And some boys around the area, I live in Atlantic Gardens, would come and steal the mangoes. And funny, I say it's God put it that way. The bulk of the mangoes would be at the bottom, out of the fence. You know, I mean, we can smile a bit at this. So the out of the fence, the mangoes bear on the lower part over the fence. So the little boys around the area coming from the railway embankment and so on, come and they steal mangoes, you know. It's a kind of an adventure for them. So it's not stealing, man. You don't steal a fruit. You take a fruit. You pick a fruit. You eat a fruit. You know, it's fun. So when the guys saw me, they ran for their lives. If you see them, they run, you know. And I went behind them and I captured them. And I put them in the car. And I said, how much mangoes you all took? That is all. And I took them back to the mango tree and I said, take some more, pick some more. And after that, I got the best friends. They would pass and they'd say, Uncle Can, Mr. Can, you know. And these boys, it happens in the country area. Some guys want some coconuts, they go in the back and they pick some coconuts. They did not cut down the coconut tree. They didn't take all the coconuts. How much can two boys fetch from the back dam? They didn't have a bicycle. They didn't have a car. They didn't have a lorry. How much can they take? A bag, 2 bags of coconuts? Oh, God, man, I have a few coconut trees here. I would have given it to them. And country areas, coconuts, I give. So as you go, do you want some coconuts to take with you in town? You know, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need this in our country. You know what they should have done if they had a vehicle? They should have put the boys inside. See how they would have won hearts and mind? And this is what some people don't understand. And even politicians don't understand and don't listen to me. They don't listen to me at times. For example, the People's National Congress, the APNU, lost the election because they did not know how to win hearts and minds of people who they did not control. So winning hearts of minds. So what they could have done? Put the boys in their vehicle, give them a few more coconuts, and take them home. Imagine. Imagine what that would have done in the community for unity and goodwill, peace and harmony and love. Put them in your vehicle, take them home. You don't even need to lock the boys up. The right thing is if you feel something bad is done to you, then we have a law. We are a nation of rules, laws. We are a nation of civilization. We are a civilized nation with civilized rules and protocols and laws. Take them to the police station. But oh man, for a couple of coconuts, can they fetch more than 2 bags of coconuts? I'm sure the man who's been held, if he is the culprit, his heart must be bleeding. And to say some of the people and some of the social media commentators, and I'm very disappointed with Sheriff Duncan, who at one time was like a national hero, a superhero, what he has turned himself into with the hate he has developed in him. And Darren Wade, an attorney at law, where you have a responsibility as an official of law, of the courts, to speak sense and wisdom, to work for discipline and order, have been together inciting the people on social media. We saw what inciting by someone on a radio station in Rwanda caused. That simple little thing there of inciting on social media could have caused a catastrophe. As a member of the court, Darren Wade, and as now a social media personality and a political person in the country who hopes to win hearts and mind, keep on trying to alienate the other people by saying it's cotton field. And we know who live in cotton field. We know what kind of a people they are. So he's bringing out smartly racism. You know, this is bad, Sherrod. You're hurting yourself. And I'm telling you, the People's National Congress, you're a great party, but you're destroying yourselves. And giving men like Sherrod Duncan a free rein, with a free mic, to speak with their mind as they wish, is going to do your party bad, and you're going to lose more. People's National Congress, I'm talking to you as a friend. The Bar Association, the Senior Council of the Judgeship, I don't know what they call them. They must have some authority there. The Court of Appeal judges, the commissioners of police need to call in Sherrod Duncan and Darren Wade and talk to them, put some sense in their heads. And their political owners need to call them in and tell them that a massacre took place because of people on a radio station in Rwanda. What they must do in these situations is diffuse situations and excitement, because the elections is done. You cannot convert anybody with this kind of rhetoric and hate. We have to call for calm and peace and law and order, Sherrod, Guyana's former superhero. And now in Parliament, when you're sitting in Parliament, you have a position of trust and honor and dignity. You're not placed there for hate and divisiveness and destruction. When you are a person who is a law officer, a lawyer is a law officer, a legal specialist, a court officer, you have to show maturity and goodwill and try to bring the humanity together. Ladies and gentlemen, if anything, I say, their soul, we must pray for them to find that peace, for their souls were eked out with such venom and such passion of hate. And the parents and the families, they need to be given calm, not excited by political malfeasance and destructiveness. There were a lot of calls for his president, the president, His Excellency, Dr. Irfan Ali, to make a statement earlier. I'm telling him, you got to give it a quiet. He has to get information from the police commissioners. He has to get information as to what took place. He has to get some facts before he could speak. And then he did speak. That's the power of the president. And he did say he spoke to the military, he spoke to the police, the crime chief, and for them to use all resources necessary to bring justice. And to try to contain this. This is a good president. He has done the right thing. And the Minister of Home Affairs has also issued a statement. And I will be reading them to you later on. For now, I'm saying we Guyanese are more together and in love than anything else. That 5 months have created some pain after the elections. But that all Guyanese, friends and families, all Guyanese have condemned this murder. It shows that we are truly one. And we love and care as one. And we stand for justice and peace and goodwill. One thing I want to know why this most ferocious and cruel of murders. They have to answer that to the nation. They have to say why this barbarity. Even the animals, we created a word called bestiality, like an animal. Where we are like an animal, but which animal kill their own fellows like that? Or their own tribe, or their own race, or their own humanity, or their own people. And if they take an animal, for example, a lion or a tiger, takes an animal, it's only to fill its stomach for the moment. They do not kill for fun. This killing of these two kids were murders, obviously, for fun. These people need to be gotten rid of, and this is why I'm asking His Excellency President, Dr. Irfan Ali, and his cabinet and his government, in conjunction with the opposition, to talk about returning hanging. It has not been eliminated, but it has not been done. Let's follow the United States, that murderers must be hanged, as Desmond Hoyt did, the late excellent president Hugh Desmond Hoyt did. As soon as he took power, I think he hanged 6 or 7 of them instantaneously for most vicious murder. This is a thing of great pain, of great horror, of great sadness, of great trauma. We as a people must come together and stand for wrong as we are and live truly as one human family under God. Your friend, your brother, me, Haji Dr. Roshan Khan, in the raw, in this, the RKs Guyana Free Media.